So I use iMovie to edit my videos, and this is what the screen typically looks like. Now, iMovie comes with most Apple laptops and phones even, but it's just basically any kind of simple editing software. They're all kind of the same. So this area is where you're going to have your raw files that you've taken from your camera. The screen then is what you're going to be looking at while you're editing, and then you have your placement at the bottom here where you're going to place all the clips while you edit. So let's get started. Here at the side is where you have your folders, so if you've already imported a clip, then it'll probably be here. So my clips are going to be in the iMovie library. But you can also import new clips just by clicking the arrow. This will open up and allow you to see the folders on your laptop or on your external hard drive or on your card. And if you see the white line on some of the clips, that means it's already been imported, so it's probably somewhere in your library. So once you have the files that you want, you basically just want to drag and drop them into place. And to edit them, I usually just run through them and I find what I want from each clip. And you're going to press Command and B, and this will cut it. And then Command and B on the other side of the cut. Press Command and X to delete them. And learning your keyboard shortcut will really help. Now these are all opening clips, so what I like to do is slow them down to give it like a romantic feel when they first start watching the video. So what you want to do is just to grab all the clips, go up to your speed gauge at the top of the screen. And you can speed them up or slow them down. So I'm going to slow them down. And then once you're down at the clip, you'll be able to see that there's a line at the top and a little circle at the end. This will allow you to adjust how fast or slow that you want. So the fast way is when you see the little rabbit, and then when you see the little tortoise, that means it's slowing it down. So you can adjust how slow or fast you want it to be. I also like to play the clips to music. You just want to play around with the music, see how it plays with those clips. Does it work with the vibe of the video? And you want to make sure that you're dragging the clips into the right area. So if it attaches to the clips themselves, that's usually where you put a voiceover. So you want to drag that down to the bottom where you have the music line instead. And this just makes editing so much easier. And once I've picked the music that I want, I also can adapt some of the clips in order to work with the music. So whether I want it to fade in or fade out with the music or something, have a little bit more movement in there. A couple of things that you can do. So select the clip that you want to edit. And when I'm filming, I film from a distance so I can add movement afterwards. So you guys can see that this clip is a little bit further out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and I'm going to either crop this so that's just one single file, it's not moving. Or you can go up to Ken Burns, and this will give it a little bit more movement. So you can have it fading in and out, moving across the screen. You can have it moving up and down, depending on where you place the start and the end. And you can flip it so it's fading in or fading out, depending on the music file that you've picked. And you can do this in so many different ways. It adds movement. It adds sort of a almost texture-like feel to the video rather than it just sitting on a tripod. It just adds that kind of free movement to it. I really like doing this, particularly for opening clips, because it adds a little bit more drama. And you can also edit the lighting of the clips as well, whether you want to warm it up, cool it down, brighten it, lighten it, add more texture, saturation. What I tend to do is actually film warmer and then cool it down. You don't lose as much texture when you cool it down versus when you have to warm up a clip. So film and warm and cool it down. And I basically followed the same routine for all of the videos. Now we're going to get into the tutorial part of the video. So what I typically do is add a transition. So this will fade from the opening clips into the actual tutorial itself. And you can always click on the little transition box and this will allow you to make it longer or shorter transition. I like to keep it quite simple and quite short. Because I do makeup tutorials, what I like to do is really focus on the products that I'm showing. So we'll have a separate clip for just the products and I'll put the name of the products over the top. And you can pick any of the text and just drop and drag it over the clip that you want it to be. Shorten it, lengthen it, whatever you need. And typically what I do is I'll write the brand at the top and then the actual name of the product at the bottom. And then just copy and paste that throughout, filling it in as you go along. To copy and paste, all you do is press Command C and then Command V over the areas that you want. So I'll copy and paste that throughout all of the clips and you can change the color, the font, all of that kind of stuff. So once I've done that for all of the clips, I then can add in my voiceover. So I typically record my voiceover on my camera and then I'll drop it in underneath the video. And what I do is I turn it up and I will take out all of the spaces in between. So by turning it up, it just allows you to see the kind of rise and fall of my voice. So you can cut out all of the kind of in between bits. And then what I like to do is extend the music underneath those clips and chop out where I have talked. So I can turn it down in just those areas. So the music is going to go behind these clips and rise and fall with my voice. So it's going to be low when I'm talking and high when I'm not talking. Once I have completed the video, I go ahead and save it, but before I just want to mention something. You can see my end screen behind me there with all the boxes. I'm going to show you guys how to make that in a separate video and how to utilize it in the best way. So let's do that in another video. Give this video a thumbs up if you want to see that. But at this point, I'm going to go ahead and save it. Now you can upload directly onto YouTube. I don't like doing that personally. And if you're having any problems with the clips, go ahead and save it into your theater instead. I'm actually going to save it into a file. So click on the file and this will open up a box and you can write in the name of the video. I find if there's any glitches on YouTube, this is a great way to make sure you have the correct name, but you can always change it when you upload it onto YouTube. And then make sure that it's at the highest res without being too extreme, because otherwise my computer will just be taken up with video files. And I would also recommend having an external hard drive and saving onto an external hard drive instead and uploading from there. Check through the video and then we're ready to go. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions, do let me know and I will see you guys in the next one.